We're on the search for the funniest Mythic Plus key. We found a couple, especially thanks to Cop Stream. I'd love to find more. If you guys are interested in contributing to this series, I really encourage you to record your runs. You'll learn a lot just from like actually looking at the successful runs too. But if you find some funny ones, send them my way. We'd love to have a look. Today we're going to take a look at something I think is actually, it's kind of ironic too in some ways, but yeah, we got a pretty unique player in this court 11 here. So let's just go ahead and take a look at what we got going on here. Hoping to get some keys that were hilarious, but not happening it seems, so. See, I actually missed this. This guy's actually posting weak ores into the chat prior to the key starter, which honestly, that should have been the first warning sign. But I completely missed this because I'm trying to figure out how we're in the dungeon for like 10 minutes. We've summoned this mage multiple times. He's not taking the summon. Bad that they prioritize it all or not really? I don't know, maybe I'm juvenile, but I can't help but laugh at this when people don't know how to actually get to the dungeons that they signed up to. This guy's literally not going to come. He's a mage, probably got a portal to Dalaran. I mean, maybe he doesn't have it. Maybe he doesn't have the Dalaran Hearthstone, but he can't figure out that there's an actual portal in the city either. But that's not what this is about. It's just not that big of a deal, right? We'll get him here, no problem. Let's keep going. Times it's so good, and then times it's so bad. I don't get that. Fury is good, but there are so many warrior tanks that, yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying, yeah. They don't bring anything that you would want to have two of, ever. Anyway. Suramar is awesome. I agree. Evidence is starting to mount. A little bit of a slow first pull there. You kind of grabs the wrong mob, then doesn't establish any threat on the two worms. They're just running around. But we got the guard, no problem. I mean, this is fine. This is a dungeon that's super easy, right? Like, what are the odds that we don't actually time an 11 court? Is that a shovel on you end key? The top left button? Oh, yeah, it's the survey thing, yeah. I really want to understand, how do you keep your cool? While tanking or healing, you are reading the chat and responding to it while playing the game. I'm seriously asking for advice because when I play, my adrenaline and tension level is high, even though I can't play my Bloody Key blindfolded. Well, all I can tell you is if you did it as long as I did it, like 90% of the weeks of the last 6 years of my life, you know what I mean? Like, there's no way your brain would melt. Kind of a prophetic statement. Really, brain is starting to melt here. A little bit confusing what's going on here. This is where things start to get interesting in the chat. Pay attention. For 6 years straight, like, eventually you have to just get over it. I'm not a very, like, patient and I'm not great at this as it is. This part this is why I love laughing at these kind of things, because it's just, you're not going to see social interactions like this anywhere else. And honestly, I think even anywhere else in any other game, get the poison as the hunter is getting it. So whatever, like, that's fine. He calls it out. This dude's clearly, he's experienced. He's trying to help us learn. He's trying to really upgrade this key. It's an 11, it's a big key for this guy. So, but then he gives a little bit of a strange piece of advice. This is where it gets kind of strange. He goes, Druid, can you disable the pillars? What druid is that? We don't have one of those. So, the stream, like I say a couple days ago, the stream has really taught me a lot about just emotional health and everything. Happy to help. Yeah, you guys couldn't do it without you, like I said multiple times. I feel like raid leading also might help. You have to think about what's happening and convey it while tanking. Yes, that's definitely the case.
No trespassers allowed!
I left that part unedited because it's just absurd how long all that takes. Like the sheer absurdity of what's being said in the chat, and then the fact that we're literally just standing there for like over a minute not doing anything. If you can't tell, the guy already disabled all the other beacons in the area, and usually if you're gonna not disable one, it'd be the one on the right because there's those 2 trash packs that he pulls. I mean, honestly, for no reason, we don't really need to pull those. Yeah, there's just like this weird kind of communicate. This is what's wrong with low keys. I hate to say it, but this is really it. You got a tank here who either just like is way trying to over prepare for this easy 11 here. I don't really know. The dude's linking weak auras. I mean, he's trying to like give advice to people. He's saying like the wrong class. He's just standing around, not pulling mobs, like pulling packs and not even get aggro on them. Oh my god, this is why low keys are so wild, dude. Cringing at the past just shows you grown or you're a liar. Yeah, one of the two. Like, I could tell you I have remorse and repentance for what I used to be like, right? But I might be lying, so you don't know. Now, for the rest of this video, do yourself a favor. Keep your eye on the Death Knight on the Slime Cat mount. This guy's going to do some weird things in the next however many minutes this is. Guy's just going to eat that, no problem. Bit of a mess here. Probably don't want to pull all these if you don't have a good strategy where to tank them. Yeah, this feels a little bit more like it, huh? What the fuck pull was that? I guess that's Karma's punishment. Oh yeah, Karma. In League or whatever. I asked you this before and you answered me, but I really just can't seem to find the spell. You were mining and went invisible in your DK. What is that spell? Oh, it's Shadow Meld. It's the Rachel. The Night Elf Rachel. You have to be a Night Elf for that spell. Diurna and Dathia aren't hard, but it's a learning curve. Gotcha. This is starting into one that I could see being worth recording. He's not really feeling it. We waited 4 hours for this. This is always how it goes. I looked away. What caused the first wipe? He pulled both of this and the Enforcer and the Imps. Which is fine. I actually am fine with that pull if you actually had a plan to tank them, but he just tanked them in the dead center so nobody could dodge any of the mechanics. What interrupt weak core are you working with? I have a link to it in my UI video if you want it. I think the name, if you want to find it elsewhere, is called M Interrupt Tracker. I think on WogIO or whatever. How does the seasonal fix work? It's hard to explain quickly. Basically, everybody's going to get a thing that's going to create polarity, and then you need to find the opposite polarity, and you'll be good. This guy is fucking lost. It's crazy. So we used the trap, but it's not... Nobody took the mob over the trap, so it didn't do anything. Oh my god. Take my first key in over 2 years. Drew Grim, what's up, buddy? Paul's 10 with your identical talent build. It went super smooth and got the double upgrade. Well, that's awesome, man. Congrats. You'll be killing it in no time, dude. Let me know if you have any questions. This guy's like doesn't know what a patrol is. I think at the end of the day is probably the best way to explain this. Constantly just letting mobs walk right into us without any real concern for that. Battle rest him? Oh my god. A lot more on the right, I think you're right, yeah. He got frontaled and got battle res while the spawn point is 10 yards away. Well, to be fair, you can't actually... What's he doing now? What the fuck is he doing now? Oh my god, dude. What is this guy doing? Okay, we'll see you soon. This video is gonna be on the channel. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, that's me laughing at me laughing from the past. That's how funny these keys are to me. I've been waiting this whole fucking week for this. Then he's just taking him in the middle of the room again. I told you, dude, you gotta not tank. If you want to find funny shit, you can't tank. He doesn't know. Like, you only have to pull 3. He doesn't understand. Yeah, we gotta get the patrol.
Beware.
What's even gonna happen? She just does the RP, but no mobs. He's gonna pull it. Yeah! Yes! This fucking game doesn't disappoint. It doesn't disappoint. Holy shit. Shaman is not happy. He goes, we have count. Are you guys on drugs? No, that was Pringle, dude. You missed the other video. Make sure you watch the previous one. Okay, now we're gonna fight the boss. Going for 200% mobs. Cooper, what's up, buddy? You come at the right time. Well, you come a little late, but you came at the right time. Look at everybody's all spread out, too. First he tries to skip the mobs to get the enforcer. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's so funny, dude. He's skipping the patrols that are, like, non-skippable. And then he's pulling, like, extra enforcers. What are you doing? How do you not know? Oh, that's so funny to me, dude. It's a good trade-off. Like, it does a lot of damage. I'm sure some people take it. The shield just light up when you're near them? Yeah, that's correct, yeah. Whenever you're near a demon, it lights up. So this works, like, everywhere in the world. That guy got mind control. He did! Somebody kill him? Or does the mob just kill him? Honestly, I mean, I kind of feel bad about laughing about it because clearly it's a new player. He's doing an 11. But the thing that is just so ironic to me, like I said at the beginning of the video, is that the guy is like, he comes with like weak auras. He's linking these things. He's like trying to give instructions to the group. He doesn't even know what classes are in the group. Oh man, this is why I love this game, dude. You're not going to find anything like this. I swear. Tell me another game where there's this much latent hilarity just kind of waiting for you to dive in. I cannot wait. I really hope we can get some submissions because I want to just do this is like my calling, dude. I've had so much fun making these videos, so please let me know if you guys have any footage or anything you want me to take a look at. Otherwise, I'm going to try my best to keep finding this stuff. Thank you for watching. We will see you guys in the next one.